Well, I decided to talk to a lady to find out why I got that weird answer from the First Nations here about, oh, you're not the person I thought you were, because they're supposedly looking for, right, making a plan to evacuate people if they need to with Class 4 buses, right? So I don't know why, even if I'm not the person, they wouldn't contact me to get my papers and put me on the list for quick. You know, and I know people want to believe First Nations people would be better stewards of the land, which is inaccurate because you need to understand the principle of the commons. By the way, Johan, I think a scientist from Norway, I posted on my Facebook recently his updated information about Earth System Sciences, and he talks about, I think, 16 commons that scientists so far have pointed out would be the tipping points and the commons for life on this planet that are required for maintaining the balance that our planet has achieved before we came on the scene. Or you could say your God has achieved if you want. It came on the scene, but you know that we still screwed up. Let's say we're being evaluated for being stewards of heaven. So we don't understand this, because if we understand the commons, tragedy of the commons in an ecocentric type of lesson, which I've provided, is we would not say my land, your land. We would say our vital component 1, vital component 2 on this continent, in this country, but really we wouldn't even say country anymore. We'd say just a geological location. This part does this part for the ocean, for the atmosphere, for the, cycles of this and that, but I mean, this has been more than 1 month, okay? I would say it's August 29th today. Can't remember when I saw this, but I've got to say it's got to be at least a month. So the truck was taken out, but this is still here. How can we explain this is still here after a month if we care other than just not burning alive and not even caring enough to really structure communication, planning, put the right people in charge, not mess around? Burning flesh hurts. Okay, and more people that drive like this start fires. They don't end fires. And sometimes they could be even firemen who've had enough and they're like burned out and they're going camping and they're driving like this and they kill their kids and start another fire. Because we don't talk about how we're not doing a good job here to save ourselves, which we can't. But why can't we at least admit our minds are screwed up as the majority, as the species? Don't even say you're the exception or whatever. We've got to say that the priority, so we are not faced with more fires or more dysfunctional ways to evade the fires, is we have to admit the Anthropocene is the flaws in our thinking. It's not specific to natural catastrophes. That's just the outcome of a species with technology where there's so many of them without an ecocentric worldview.